Welcome back to my online Wudang Academy. Today we are at the second part of the Wudang Xuan Gong correction form set. We are talking about corrections today and how to keep the internal structure, how to bring power forward, and where to focus during the form. We will also talk about the principles, what are important, and often what I see wrong during the class. So stay along. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. So the first thing we have to understand is spiral motion. Spiral motion is very important in the internal structure. It is a common term used in Tai Chi classes. Why do we need spiral motion? Spiral motion is required when we bring power from one point to another. In the Wudang school, we call that like intention. We have the intent to do something. So when we are in a posture, yin and yang is always consistent. From yin and yang during the posture, the movement needs the spiral motion to bring power forward. How does this look like? We can try out in the Wudang Xuan Gong form in the first section right after starting the opening. So let's get started. When we come here with the opening, yes, we are here at the starting point. And now the starting point starts off with a spiral motion. Watch closely what happened. So now we understand that when we start off, we turn inside. Because of inside turning, we try to relax. When we relax, we go 𝐸𝐷𝐶 and turn inside. And now all we have to do is to raise the shoulder and turn the hip. When turn the hip, you simply follow along and try to relax as much as possible. The important thing is, when we do the movement, the shoulder has no power. This means you might be scared to hit yourself, but try to relax. Watch closely one more time and look at my right shoulder. Let's try this again. 1. Okay? So simply relax the shoulder and keep the internal structure. Then you will hit on the hand without emotional conflict. So you start the form with the spiral motion and finish the turning slightly, and it goes up to the shoulder, and in the end the movement is complete. There are several other spiral motion things that are to consider when we're doing the form. Like for example, when we start here after the second elbow. The second elbow with the first punch, you turn in. You turn in. Yes? And the leg is 90 degrees. Look to the left side. So watch closely. 1, turn in and go. So when you do the ma bu, make sure you turn the ma bu inside, like this. You stop. Okay? So one more time. 1, 2. This is because the movement turn, go up, then the chest relax. You step forward and the upper body fall forward. We need the spiral motion here to stop the marble posture. When the marble posture stops, what happens with the upper body? The upper body falls forward. You can see here. And the upper body, here stop, and rest, relax the hip. The hip fall forward. You can try this out for yourself, but I think this section here in the Xuan Gong Xuan Gong form is quite good to practice this relaxation and spiral motion of the Ma Bu form. Just make sure that the knees always stay outside. So the next movement I want to talk about is this swipe motion, which the arms come from left to right and the leg from right to left. You touch the ground at the same time and the knee should raise at the end. And then you go Ma Bu, 1, 2, 3, okay? So watch this closely one more time. Gong Bu, relax. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, okay? And then you go. I hope you understood this one. Keep practicing, like swipe and hands same time and raise the knee. Be careful with this section. Okay. Keep in mind when I show you all these things, I cannot move here as low and strong as fast. This room is quite small, but I try to do slowly for you to see and explain for you how to do it. So the next one is a Tai principle. Is often found in a Tai form, which comes much later in advanced progress. So I talk about when you come after the pushing Tai, you stay relaxed and the hands come forward and you go Ma Bu. You open the hip. Yeah? So first, similar, the elbow don't move and you relax. 1, 2, yes, 1, 2, okay? So the movement is the same like in Tai, so it means you go in completely relaxed and then you put a lot of tension into the movement. So the tension expands. When the tension expands, you go the opposite path. So instead of going the same direction, you go the other one. Watch closely. 1, 2, again. 1, 2. Use this forward-backward motion, which comes from expanding the tension, and step forward in fluid motion at the same time. Watch one more time. Okay, again. 1, step. Okay. I can show you same from the other side. 1, step. Okay. So in the form, of course, you try to stay low, and you do this motion, and then you kick. Then comes the high kicks. Okay. So this is it for today. I received some questions from people. Why do we have to have a flow in the Xuan Gong Xuan form set? Well, basically in Tai Chi, you also have a flow, a consistent speed, a consistent power, and you same time stay at the gravity center. So you always return to Wu Qi and then open and do the movements with yin and yang. So the Xuan Gong Xuan form is the first Kung Fu form for students in Wudang school which are about to learn the Tai Chi principles. So it is always easier to learn the Tai Chi principles on a faster form than at a slower one. Of course, this does not replace Tai Chi. Tai Chi is very important to practice very slowly. But before you practice Tai Chi in Wudang school, you must learn the coordination, otherwise you're very confused. During the 𝐶𝐤 practice, you should do it probably when you start Wudang school once an hour every day. To the 𝐶𝐤 posture, you learn to feel about internal structure, so this is very important. And this is then what you try to apply in the Tai Chi form. When you're not confused or when you actually can relax with the coordination, you can focus on the internal structure, and then the Tai Chi practice for you is no problem. So the first step to learn this kind of things is the Xuan Gong Xuan 𝐸 form. This does not mean the Xuan Gong Xuan 𝐸 form is not for advanced people. Also, later on in the progression of the Wudang school, you might find it interesting to go back to the Xuan Gong Xuan 𝐸 form. But just saying this, it is one of the easiest ways to comprehend the Tai Chi principles. This is why, when you always stay at a consistent speed, you learn to be power efficient. So the flow in Xuan Gong Xuan 𝐸 is important to keep the power efficient. And this is why you have to keep some sort of flow by accelerating your gravity center and stay at the same speed. This is why then only you can regulate your breathing, and your breathing stays always at the same speed too. Otherwise you have an inconsistent heart rate and a lot of conflicts to finish this form. This is how we enjoy Kung Fu forms in the Wudang school. I hope you liked this video. Share it if you liked it and click thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and see you soon for more. Goodbye.